Robbie Keane, thank you for speaking to talkSPORT. We're here at the...
Where's Benty? Where's my mate Benty?
As usual, he's arrived late. Can you believe it?
Well, he used to do that in training as well, so I'm not surprised.
Can we start with training yesterday, actually? Because throughout the show yesterday, we heard from Andy Goldstein that he scored twice in the training game. Benty didn't score at all. But he said it's all down to you because you got assists for both goals. Can you talk us through them?
Well, he didn't do much, did he? He was on the line. So, I took 3 players on and just set him up and he scored. So,
Are you saying really these were your goals? And he's a bit of a goal hanger?
No, well, he's definitely a goal hanger. There's no question about that. Absolutely. He didn't defend. He didn't track back. He just basically stood in the line and I set him up. So, but you know what? You get the headlines. I was a goal scorer, so that's what you do.
Yeah,
and Benty's the same.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Benty used to do that also. Benty used to never track back. He used to just stay there. And I used to assist him. He used to score.
The Euros is coming up. We heard about the England squad yesterday, if I can pick your brain about that. Should we start with James Maddison, plays for one of your former clubs, Spurs, missed out on the squad. What did you make of that decision from Gareth Southgate?
It's a tough one because in that position, you have a lot of top players in that position, and James started off incredible. Listen, he's one of my kids are Tottenham fans, so and they love James, and he actually sent a lovely video to them, both of them, a few months ago. He's different, James. He's a character, and I like characters around the dressing room. I'm not sure about the other guys. I don't know them. I kind of heard about James a little bit through people that I know that look after him and the club. Obviously have very close contact. Apparently he's a great person in the dressing room. In terms of talent, I don't need to say anything. He's got unbelievable talent. He started off unbelievable, then he got injured, and then he came back into the fold the last few months. But I can understand as a manager's point of view, because you've got so many really quality players in there in that position. Me personally, I like him because he brings something different to the group and also off the field as well. But that's Gareth's choice. I
just wanted to ask you about that because another player that missed out is Jack Grealish. There are some reports that some of the players were a bit shocked by that because of that off-the-pitch presence as much as his talent on it as well. In international football, how important can those players be? Yes, they might not have been in the best form throughout the season, but in terms of the camp, in terms of bringing a team spirit, do you think that Southgate may have missed a trick there?
To be honest, I was surprised with Jack. I can kind of understand the James one because there's so many people in that position. The Jack one, I was surprised, but maybe he's looking at in a point of view that he hasn't played a lot this season. But he's another one who's a character, and again, I like people who's got a little bit about them. They bring something different to the group. I kind of know Jack a little bit, and I know his personality from people that I kind of know. The people my PR lady looks after him like me. He's such a great person, and also unbelievable football player. But again, I don't think people realise as a coach, as a manager, how difficult it is to leave people out. So this won't be an easy decision for Gareth. My biggest challenge was when I was in Maccabi was leaving people out of the squad. We had 26 players, which is probably too much, which I told the guys is too much. And I had to leave 5 players constantly every week out. And it was, for me, as a coach, that was the most difficult part, was to leave people out because you've got this rapport with these guys and to leave them out and you see their faces, it's like, for me, coaching is easy. Being a manager is easy. For me, this was the most challenging thing. So this won't be an easy decision for Gareth, I'll tell you that now. But I was surprised that Jack wasn't in it because he has something, again, like James, he's got something a little bit different.